let's continue shopping and have a look at a really great little product. Now, this product, Ronaldo, I didn't know there was something like this even on the market. This is a lithium battery, but you can charge your tablet, you can charge your cell phone, and if you're stuck out there, you know, in northern Saskatchewan and your battery goes dead on your car, you can even charge your car battery with this.
You could. And you know what, as you mentioned lithium, so yes, it is a lithium battery, but what Cobra has done, and Cobra's been around for 6 decades, folks. It's a 60-year-old company. You know them from the walkie-talkies, the CB radios, you know, the dash cams. We had a dash cam show, but we did this show a month ago, and we sold a ton of these in that one day because, you know, we live in Canada, folks. We're Canadian. We know what dead batteries are like. On Wednesday this week, it's been freezing in Toronto. And on Wednesday this week, I remember it was like minus 27 with the wind chill. And I was driving, I had a meeting. I was in my car, 10 o'clock in the morning, and there was over 4,000 calls to CAA already by 10 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
So, and I went online. So I went online, you know, to tow truck companies and found out how much does it cost if your battery dies for them to come and give you a boost. So they don't post their prices. The reason they don't post their prices is because if it's a nice sunny day and it's not busy, it's going to cost you 40 bucks.
Okay.
If it's a day like Wednesday where it's minus 27, where there's 4,000 calls, it's going to cost you $80.
They gouge you.
They gouge you.
Oh my goodness.
But with the price of this, you are covered. You don't have to worry about it. And we got some B-roll here, which is going to really show you what this can do and how small it is. She plugged it in. She's actually powering her tablet right there. And that's a tablet. That's not a phone. That's a tablet. But if your phone dies, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to plug it in and, you know what, let me wait a few minutes to get a charge to my phone. It's instant. It's instant. It's instant. We talked about the lithium battery. It's not just lithium. It's gone to the next generation, which is called cobalt lithium. What cobalt lithium does, it allows them to make the battery smaller, add more power. And when you get this, folks, when this comes to your house, it's fully charged, which means that charge is good for 1 full year. It will hold a charge for 1 year. So if you take this, don't be like that guy. I love this video. The guy standing at the side of the road holding on to the booster cables. How many of us have done that? You're looking for somebody.
Right.
You're looking for somebody to boost your car. And I'm going to show another video in a minute. But with the cobalt lithium, when you charge this and you put this in your glove box, you put this in your purse, you know that you've got a charge for a year. We're always told, you know what? Again, we're Canadians. We go through winter. We've got the 7 months of winter. Survival kit. Have a survival kit in your trunk because you never know, right? You know, have a blanket in there. Maybe have some food or something. Have one of these. It's got that flashlight on top of it. So if you are in an emergency, if it's dark outside, you got the flashlight, you got the international SOS signal, so somebody can see that you're in trouble. And that's good for up to a mile.
Wow.
So if there's a car coming around the corner, there's a car coming down the street, they will see that signal for a mile away.
That's amazing.
And you're safe, you're protected, because it could be more than just a blown, a dead battery. It could be a blown tire, right? So that flashlight does come in handy.
So how do you recharge this then?
So there's 2 options. We're actually going to put in the car charger, so you can charge this right in your car, or you can charge it at home. And because it's a cobalt, so I charge this, and you can see right now, I'm just going to hit the button there. It's fully charged. All 4 lights are on. When you see all 4 lights, that means 100%. Each dot represents 25%. Oh,
excellent.
Now, I used this yesterday, and I've got a quick video I'm going to show you. And what I did, I left my car, because how many times has this happened? I've got kids. They're in the back seat. They turn the light on in the back, and they forget it. They come inside. The light's been on all night. You come out in the morning, and the battery is dead. So I actually left my battery in, my lights on in my car. Overnight, came out in the morning, and there, I got my booster cables. And yeah, I can use the booster cable, but what happens? There was nobody around. Nobody was around to give me that boost, so I'm still stuck. I was able to pull out my cobalt, plug it right into my battery. This literally took about 2 minutes to do, because when you get this, you're going to get the battery fully charged. You're going to get the adapter. You plug it red to positive, black to negative. I went into my car and I hit start. As soon as I hit start, it started right away.
Fantastic.
It did not take, there was no, you know, there's some of these other products where you got to sit in your car for half an hour, let it go through your cigarette lighter. No. You plug this right to your battery, you are covered. On top of that, it's a power bank. You can charge your tablet. You can charge your phone. I've got a camera here you can charge. We're always, our phones, our tablets, you know, we saw Joey, he had his big phone there.
Right.
We're always on these phones and our batteries are dying because they're bigger screens, we're on the internet all the time. So you need something to always charge it. I always have power banks on me. I've got one in my backpack. I've got one in my car because you never know when you're going to be stuck out there in the middle of the road.
You know, I just like the size of this whole kind of kit that you put together because like this thing scares the living daylights out of me. These things scare me to death. And I mean, this is easy to use.
It is.
This is foolproof. I mean, why do you need these big, clunky, scary things when we have two little units like that that are going to do the job for you?
And this connector here, it can only go in one way. So there's no way of messing this up or putting it in the wrong way.
Right.
There's dual fuses. So what it does, it protects your car and it protects the power, the power bank, essentially. So there's no damage that can happen. You've got your full year warranty on it. But if you take a look, I've got some items right here. So this is a generic brand. Somebody sent this to me. We did one boost, it killed it.
Wow.
It died. So there's no
Okay.
protection on that. We've got the booster cables. But with a booster cable, what do you need? You need a second car. And how many times have you heard, are you supposed to connect it to your battery first or the,
I don't
or
know.
the other battery? I don't know.
I get scared.
And I don't want to touch it because if you can see all the black marks, that's from the sparks. That's the sparks. The other option, that's a $200-300 eliminator battery. Now, we have those, but are you going to put that in your trunk? Are you going to put that in your purse? It's all going to fit in your glove
That thing
box.
scares the daylights out of me.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
This is nice and small
I am getting scared
and
already.
compact.
Look, my hands are literally sweating since you pointed that out. But you know, this is cute. I could deal with this. And I like the fact that you know when you're running out of juice here because 25, 50, 70, or 100%.
Exactly.
So just with one touch of a button, you know whether or not you need to plug this in and recharge it. But let's talk more about some of these features and have a look at some more of this video.
Yeah, and there's a video, but while the video is running, again, you can charge your phone, your tablets, your cameras, anything with a USB port, you can charge it essentially. So whether it's your Bluetooth earpiece or a Bluetooth, even those Bluetooth speakers that we see all the time, you can charge that with this. It actually has 7,500 milliamps. So your standard phone is 2,600, so you can charge your phone 3 times.
Oh, that's excellent.
You can boost, it has 400 cranking amps. That big battery over here that has the eliminator battery, that's 400 cranking amps. So if you put these side by side, compare the size of them, they
my
both have
gosh.
the exact same cranking amps.
That's
Don't be like
amazing.
this guy, folks. Don't be standing at the side of the road. Because not only is it, my wife, and my wife's the typical soccer mom, taking the kids to sports, taking them to violin, my daughter to violin.
Right.
The last thing, and picking up other kids. The last thing I'd want is to hear my wife is stuck at the side of the road, the van is full of kids, and the battery's dead, right? So you've got all these kids in there, it's dark at night, it could be snowing, it could be raining. Why go through that? Why try to flag someone down? And you hear so many stories nowadays. Do you really want a stranger coming up to your car?
You don't.
Right? Ladies,
No.
do you really want that stranger coming up, pulling up behind you to give you a helping hand to boost your car? No. You're protected. Anybody can use this. It's so easy to use. It literally takes 2 minutes. You take it out of your purse, out of your glove box, plug it into your battery, hit start, turn the key, it starts. It will always start. And we've got, I've got there's dozens and dozens of reviews. People starting F1 trucks, people starting minivans, an Odyssey minivan, someone
Really?
here. This thing is amazing. And someone bought this just about 2 weeks ago. I was reading some on the actually TSC website. When we did the show last month, there's reviews on the TSC website. You go on there, you will see 3 reviews, all positive reviews. There's probably more on there by now. But one lady bought it for her husband. Her husband was skeptical. No, they actually went outside that same day. The battery died.
No way.
And he's like, he came inside. Can you move your car so I can get the battery boost? She's like, no. Here's the JumPack. It just came in the mail. She never had to charge it. It was fully charged. He went outside. He jump started. She was blown away. He was blown away. He owes her flowers now.
Big time. And dinner.
And dinner. And
Big
dinner.
time. I mean, this
Great
is the-
Valentine's gift.
It's really about safety, isn't it?
It is. It is.
And nowadays you don't want people coming up to your car. And then the other thing, if you're just joining us, the cost, on a really frigid, cold Canadian winter day, when they get all those calls flooding into CAA, flooding into towing companies, they gouge you. So this is the day to get it. Ensure your safety of you and your family. This is not only great for starting your car, but this is also going to charge your tablet. It's going to help you with your cell phone. Maybe you've got a student going off to school and they're driving a student car. That's when you need one of these because it's kind of those second cars in the family and you think, well, maybe we haven't given it the
10
greatest
years
maintenance.
old,
Yeah, 10 years old. Yeah, the battery could go any day, but I really don't want to part with the money. This is what you do. You pick up the phone and get one of these for safety.
But how many of us have done that? You know what? Your battery dies, so you find somebody, it could be in a grocery store, in a parking lot or somewhere. They give you a boost. You drive home, next day you come out, your battery's dead again. Because there is an underlying issue. Your battery's probably on its way out.
Right.
But how many times have you gone through the boost before you finally replace the battery? What if you had to
for that.
pay $40 to $80 per charge? With 2 charges, you've already paid for this, plus you've got money in your pocket. Plus, this is going to last you many years, folks. Plus, it's going to charge your phone. It's going to charge your tablet. Anything with a USB device, it can charge. I love driving around with this in my car because you know what? Especially this past week, I was over at my in-laws and I saw one of the neighbors. They were boosting the cars. They had 2 cars facing each other, trying to boost it. Be that good Samaritan. I like to go out there as that good Samaritan, help people. Just here, try this out. They're blown away by this.
Share the good news. That's what I say today, and take advantage of our price. You're saving about $40 today. $119.99 for the whole kit and caboodle here. To get your battery started in your car, to charge your cell phone, to charge your tablet. This is the way to do it, the safe, effective way. $119.99 is the price. 3 easy pays of $39.99. 629-365 is the item number for that peace of mind. What is the cost of peace of mind?